Hello, today I wanted to speak about PCB footprints and why you should make them. It has come to my attention that a lot of these projects, and not just myself, but I imagine a lot of you people individually would take footprint off the internet. As much as convenient as it seems, this is very bad practice and it's not what you want to do. Let's take, for example, this speaker. I had took the footprint from the manufacturer website thinking, this is what the manufacturer has provided, and this will obviously be correct. Like, why would they produce something that's wrong? But upon, I checked against the data sheet, and I clicked here, PCB footprint, got the 3D model and everything. And then if you look at the actual, I ignored this, and if you look at the actual footprint, it's not necessarily a square in comparison to this. As you can see here, the footprint provided on the manufacturer is a square, whilst here it is a sort of a square, but has got this little cutoff here. So what would happen if this was a square? If this part was metal, this could potentially short out in between if it was soldered on, and this would be really bad. Your device just would not work, I would imagine. So this is just a brief example, especially if you don't know what your device looks like. So I hadn't ordered this. I don't know what this material is behind. You might say someone data sheet, I could ask the manufacturer, but to avoid all this and to be on the safer side, I might as well create the footprint here and ensuring this device will fit onto the footprint and we'll have no issues. If I create a square, as I said before, if this was metal, this could potentially short and we would have issues. So I just wanted to let you know that even how easy it is. And I know, like, if you go on Mouser, you can get an ECAD model with your library loader, and it's one of the most convenient things, and it makes the whole design process much more simple. But if you design your footprint once and you intend to reuse that part, let's take, for example, a USB-C. I doubt you're going to keep switching out USB-C. You might have one vertical, one right angle. And until that product goes out of stock or whatever, or end of life, you're not going to change it. You're going to keep reusing it. So design it once, design it correct. And this allows you to know that when you fit it, it's correct. It's right. You won't have any issues whatsoever. So when I came to this project, I had quite a few footprints that were not fitted correctly. Like, the dimensions were a bit wrong, they were a bit off, and it was more hassle than it was to if I just sat down to create the footprint, knowing that I'd produce a correct drawing. So it's these things that it takes a lot of time, even after the project is after the design phase is over and you just want to get on with it, place the order and everything, but you have to sit and adjust the footprint and whatnot because you've went through and checked, oh, well, this is off by like a millimeter. Oh, this footprint has used all the max tolerances. So I just want to share that today as a brief example because I can imagine I'm not the only one doing that. So do make your own footprints.